way this conflict is perceived from October 7th till today?
Look, we live in a cruel world. It's so twisted that I cannot understand it completely. That's why from the beginning I tried to rationalize with the people, and I thought now, after seeing the atrocities of October 7, they may realize that what just happened was a genocide. But instead of seeing the atrocity, the tragedy of what Hamas did, that first they ethnically cleansed some 20 communities based on their religion and culture. Then they took their own children as human shields. Then they took the hostages. In other words, Hamas' strategy was to hit Israel very hard on October 7 and expect from Israel to surrender on October 8th because they had the hostages. They knew that Israel would be delegitimized globally, so this is their game. But instead of democracies around the globe actually understand Hamas' tactic,
They're next, that they might be next.
No, at least to realize that this was originally Hamas' tactic to delegitimize Israel globally, to bring Israel to a very dirty war, because Israel would be held accountable. How come you say you are a democracy? What you're doing in Gaza? So they booby-trapped the whole Gaza trip. They took their own people, their own children as human shields for propaganda. In the morning they killed Jewish children for revenge. In the evening they killed their own children for propaganda. Doesn't get worse than this.
Do you think that they fake attacks and blame Israel for them?
First of all, they are responsible for lots of death that's happening in Gaza because they have booby traps all over the place. How do I know the difference who killed actually the civilians in Gaza? How would I know the difference? Then they faked photos. They used from other disasters, and the social media spread their propaganda. So this brings us back to the point, on the global level, people don't have the power to discern truth from falsehood. There are hundreds of millions of Muslims, of Arabs around the world who actually connect to the Al-Aqsa Mosque as a holy site. They connect to Palestine as an Islamic entity. Hence, they propagate. And when you have hundreds of millions of people writing and tweeting, and you are outnumbered.
But I'm not referring to